So the closer we get to this game versus the Patriots, the more I realize that Joe Burrow is playing this game. So yeah, Joe Burrow is going to be playing this game and every game moving forward for the rest of this season. So whatever that's the case, we'll see how, the whole situation with Joe Flacco. Obviously, I don't think he comes back next year. I think he'll just be he'll probably retire after this year. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Joe will. Well, Joe, see, when I say Joe, it's like Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco. Maybe Flacco will come back. I would love to have him as a backup next year to Burrow just in case something happens. But again, we have to wait and see on that one. But this is what we have here. So, NFL preview, everyone's picking the Patriots. I don't blame them. Patriots are a great team. They're definitely very dominant. And for us, it's a situation of we don't know what Joe Burrow is going to give us when he comes back. Last time Joe played was week 1, which was a very mess of a game offensively. Our defense was very good. We had a special teams touchdown, which helped us out greatly. But other than that, our offense was very much piss poor. So, and ironically enough, our defense was actually pretty good. So, well, what are we going to get in this game, right? That's really the question. I think our defense last week definitely played better than they have in the past, which I got to give them a lot of props for. We also do get, hopefully, Anthony back. We'll see if he plays or not. He might not play. But hopefully if Anthony plays, he could be a starter over Geno Stone. Mike Gesicki might potentially play. He could also, help us out on offense. But I think there's going to be a situation where the Patriots have a really good defense. They're probably going to slow down Joe Burrow in our offense a little bit. And there's going to be some growing pains of having Joe Burrow back. So I think it's going to start off a little slow. Do I think we're going to win this game? I don't believe we're going to win this game. Could we win this game? Absolutely, right? You can any given Sunday. It doesn't matter who plays who. At this point, I think one thing we have learned for this season is it does not matter who plays who this season. You could have an undefeated team versus the worst team in football. The worst team in football will win the game. It's just how it is this year, especially. It's always been like this, but this year is like the make or break year when it comes to stuff like that. So we could win this game 30-27, and it really would not shock me. We could lose this game 30-0, and it would not shock me. So with that being said, Daniel Jeremiah thinks we're going to lose by 10 points. Colleen Wolf thinks we're going to lose by 13 points. Adam Rank thinks we're going to lose by 11. Miles Grant, 10 points. Bucky Brooks thinks we're going to lose by 18, which, okay. We just lost the game by, 14? No, 12. Wait, no, hold up. 12-34, which is, 22 points? 22 points. MJD, 11 points. Gordon, 6 points. Then we got Shook, which is 9 points. 10 points for Ed Holmes, and 10 points for Patricia. I think we learned one thing about our defense, and it's happening every week so far, so I guess it's kind of a trend, a negative trend. We're probably giving up around 30 points. That's just almost guaranteed at this point. It is what it is. We give up almost 30 points every single time, so I'm going to guess if I had to assume here, we're probably going to give up around 27-30. So I'm going to say the final score for us, if we win the game, it would have to be something like 34-30, 34-27, something like that. If we lose, that's where it could be 30-20 or something, 30-17. So, again, it's frustrating this season in general, so we're just hoping for next season to really kick off stuff and fix some things that need to be fixed. But again, we'll see. Joe Burrow is going to play the rest of the season. There's a couple good points made by people down below. Obviously, this season is Walsh, so playing him would definitely, I would say not be the smartest as in the fact of you don't want to get him hurt, right? But at the same time, he's getting paid, And at the end of the day, he needs to go out there and play football if he's getting paid. And, it's like if he's that injury prone, then, just what's the point at that point? Because he's going to get hurt no matter what at that point. But we'll see. We'll see. He's getting paid crazy money, so he's going to play. And also, Joe just wants to play in general. He doesn't like being the backup. He doesn't like, having to sit there and watch another quarterback take over his team. He wants to be the quarterback who does that with his team. So I'm always torn. But hey, we're gonna see an interesting game. And I'll say one thing: the rest of the season will be very interesting. Hopefully we fire Zach Taylor and Duke Tobin at the end of this game. End of this season, and we can at least come away from the season with a positive outlook. Hopefully. But right now, I'm just, I don't know. This season, man. This season in general. But see you guys next one, though. Peace out.